Now it's time for my guys. Who are the guys we're going to pound the table for in this interior defensive line class? I will start with Tim Settle out of Virginia Tech. And I must say, I was a little disappointed in his NFL Combine, but I'm sticking with the film on Settle and what he's been able to do. He's still a very young player, only a redshirt sophomore, extremely productive, extremely disruptive. We've already shown Vita Vea disrupting pockets and maybe not finishing plays, and I think that's what Tim Settle is right now. You can see his power on tape immediately. He's able to push guards backwards, he's able to shoot gaps, and all he does is disrupt and get into the backfield in the run game and in the pass game. The lack of athleticism was a little concerning at the Combine. It wasn't a great performance. Don't laugh. It wasn't great. But it shows up on tape that he can make those plays. I do feel like he's more of a developmental prospect that you can get as a steal in the third round.
I don't know. If you listen to the team's social media, they thought he had himself a day at the Combine.
They did give him a thumbs up on what was not a great day. But look, I'm sticking with the film on Tim Settle. He is a disruptor.
I'll just say, we've been saying some of these guys are our guys. Tim Settle is not my guy. With his balance, if you're a nose tackle in the NFL, you're going to have double teams. And you better have balance to hold up to double teams. He doesn't have balance.
Well, that's why he's my guy and not your guy. You'll have your chance. You'll have your chance. All right, Sam, your turn. Who is your guy? Who are you going to bat for?
Yeah, I know everybody wants the pass rusher in today's NFL, but there's this guy, Kevon Perry, defensive tackle from Louisiana, has been a monster in the run game, and I think he can win as a pass rusher in the NFL as well. He's got some ability to penetrate, to get into the backfield, had a huge amount of run stops, but so many of those were getting deep into the opponent's backfield and dragging down a running back for a loss. I think that can translate to the NFL level as a pass rusher if he gets the right coaching, if he can prove he has a little more agility than he showed. But he was just an absolute monster at college, was ragdolling guys consistently, tossing them aside, getting in the backfield. I think that may translate to the next level.
Defensive line's all about rotations. You get some specialists. Perry looks like a guy that can perform that role, maybe with a little bit more if he continues to develop. How about you, Mike? It's your turn. Who is your guy in this draft?
UConn defensive tackle, Folaranzu Fatukasi. Foley, he is a sure thing against the run. We've mentioned in this class, there's not a lot of guys who offer much as a pass rusher. And while he doesn't offer much as a pass rusher, you know you're going to get run defense. And when you get to the fourth round, when you get to the fifth round, we talked about how run defense doesn't have much value in the first, but that has a lot of value in the fourth and fifth because you're taking a guy who just can see the field at this point. I think he's one of those guys. He's had one of the top run grades among defensive tackles every single year of his career. Even as a freshman was doing it. Showed some pass rushing prowess as a sophomore. They switched coaching staffs on him this past year. Had a lot of run reads. I think he can develop enough as a pass rusher to where he can be a full-time defensive tackle in the NFL. And if you're getting that in the fourth, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, as much as we're looking for these complete players that can rush the passer, that can be three-down presences, there is a big open market in today's NFL for situational players, for guys that will just be extremely good in one particular area, even if that area is the run game, the lesser importance compared to the passing game. Guys that will be two-down run stuffers at an extremely high level are valuable lower down the draft.
I love the 4-year grades. 4 years of outstanding run defense grades. Yeah. I think that translates to the NFL. So we're looking at a couple rotational guys and a nice high upside interior defensive lineman in Tim Settle. Those are our guys in this draft class for the interior defensive line.